Hey everyone, it is Monday, December 19th. I'm here with Squeak. I don't know why she's so tired. It's not like she did anything today. I had 2 appointments today and then I have a meeting tonight, so I did not go to work today, but I'm a little angry and frustrated right now, so I'll get there in a second, I guess. Last week I did a video on like Wednesday and I can't remember what I said in that video. I probably should have watched that first, but that's okay. The longest I've worked at this point is 4 hours. I'm going to try and up that a little bit more tomorrow. This weekend, I didn't do much, but milestone for me. I, for the first time the other day, took a shower where I didn't use my shower chair. I think it was like Friday. I don't think it was in my last video. Or if it was like the day of my last video and I forgot to say it. I don't think I said it. So I've been able to do that a couple times. So I can actually like dry off my feet. And I mean, I still have to like hold on to the bar that we had to install in the shower and all that. But I didn't have to sit down to like wash my legs or my feet or anything like that. Or to dry off. I just did it the whole thing start to finish. Standing, getting in, getting out, all that. So that was really nice. That was kind of a cool accomplishment. It sounds kind of small, but for me that's really big. I mean, it's been 4 months, almost 4 months since I was able to actually do that. So, and then last night, we got a couple of presents for like a couple of gift swaps that we're a part of, and I wrapped those, which was cool because that kind of required, holding on to tape and paper and all that. It's actually kind of a complicated thing when you don't have full use of your hand. It's very interesting. But I did it, and afterwards I was all set with that. Oh, that's right. Saturday I was making cookies for a cookie swap that we were supposed to go to yesterday, but it got canceled because of the weather. And I have an ice cream scoop that I use for my cookies. So you have to squeeze it and it releases. So I was squeezing the cookie thing and it kept getting harder and harder. And I had to make 2 batches of cookies. I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. I'm like, CJ, I can't do this. My hand is not working. And so I made the next set of dough and he went to go scoop out cookies. He said, the reason you're having a hard time is your scoop's broken. Like, oh, it wasn't a stroke hand, it was that it's broken. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. My hand was still really tired because you had to squeeze it like 4 times to get the cookie out. So I definitely got my OT on Saturday. My hand was pretty flared up, lots of tingling, and it was tired, but it kind of made me feel a little bit better. My brother stopped by and his girlfriend Beth, which was nice. It was nice to chat with them and hang out. Today I went to CrossFit PT and I did so basically I have my like 20 exercises and I've divided them into 2 sets. So like there's 1 through 10 and then, or whatever it is, or there's 18 of them or something. Anyhow, I do half on one day and half the next day that I go. So today I did the first half, which is the harder half. And I also got on the rowing machine. And I did 1,000 meters. So I did 500 meters in one set, and I was really tired. And then I did 500 meters in the next set. So I think it was like 4 or 5 minutes to do each of those. And I was winded, like sitting on the rower with my eyes closed. I'm exhausted. I'm going to take a nap right here across it. I was exhausted. And then I realized that I had done too much. I was going too fast because apparently I don't know how to read the rowing machine. So my coach was like, yeah, you need to go slower so you can work on your stamina because just killing yourself isn't going to work on your stamina. So we came up with kind of a game plan for my next PT, which is good. So that was good. Went to the dentist. My frustration is with my disability situation. I feel bad for anyone that ever has to go through this at all in any capacity. It sucks. Full on sucks. My short-term disability ran out on November 23rd. Today is December 19th, and I just got a phone call from long-term disability and received an email from my employer saying they needed more information. I'm trying the best I can, and I feel like I'm being told that I shouldn't try. Does that make sense? Like, oh, you're working? Well, you can't do that till you get a no. Well, I've been working since November 1st. Granted, November 1st, I worked for an hour and a half, had to pull over on the side of the road, but I'm trying to do it, and my neurologist and my primary care have both said to me, do what you can, do what's safe, and do what's comfortable. And, before even this, they said go back to work when you're ready and when physical therapy says it's okay. So November 1st, when I went back to work, it was because I felt comfortable and because physical therapy felt comfortable. And they were concerned. Like when I said I was going to start going like a couple hours a day, they were like, that's too much. And I went back and I said, yeah, I went for an hour and a half and I had to pull over on the side of the road. They said, yeah, we knew that was going to be too much for you. But the issue is I ran out of physical therapy visits a couple weeks ago. So I've been doing my physical therapy at CrossFit. So, I have my form, my long-term application that my primary care filled out that explained like where I'm at for like bending and standing and walking and all that kind of thing. But, I don't know. My two biggest struggling points right now are endurance, obviously, because I've stated that a couple times, and that neurological overstimulation. When the phone rings and someone's talking and I'm trying to write an email, I can't separate those things. It's very, very hard. It is, and it's not like, oh, I'm not a skilled multitasker. No, literally my brain cannot separate those things and process them. So my brain shuts down. It just stops. If you try and talk to me when I am going through that, I can't form a sentence. And I've had this happen at physical therapy. I had this happen at Thanksgiving, where all of a sudden my brain stops. It shuts down and I cannot even form a sentence because it's too hard. So sometimes I wonder if me not trying to go to work would be better. Like, would it be better if I didn't try and then waited until I was like 100% healed? Because I feel like I'm being told that I shouldn't work. But I want to work. I want to be there for my team. I want to have guaranteed income. I want to get my normal life back. It's so weird. It's so weird. And so all this documentation that I have to now add on to everything that I have done, I'm 3 weeks in since they got my application. Is it going to be 5 weeks before I actually get benefits? I'm going to get retroactive benefits, but like, holy crap, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And, I'll probably go to hell for this. But there's a woman at work who is worse off than I am, that throughout the company they just did a fundraiser for and raised a lot of money for her. Well, that wasn't done for me. I've been living on disability, which anyone who's dealt with that understands that it is not your full income. And, I haven't even paid my medical bills yet. I haven't even started to pay them because I can't. I don't have enough income. I have a mortgage and oil, especially since it was -4 the other day at like 10 o'clock in the morning. I can't. I'm glad I have 31. That's a couple $100 that I can, have in my arsenal. But it bothers me that I don't want to keep talking about it. I don't want to keep talking about it. because I feel like I'm going to say something really mean or offensive. So I'm just not going to talk about it anymore. I'm sad. I'm frustrated. I'm angry. And I don't know what's going to happen until this all gets worked out. I don't know. That's the other problem. I don't know. I hate not knowing. I'm a little bit of a control freak that way. I don't like being in the dark. I don't like not knowing something. I don't like not having a definitive answer, a definitive ending. A light at the end of the tunnel, a goal, whatever. I want to know things. I don't like things being up in the air, and especially when it affects me financially and when it affects my husband and my home and my poor little cute cat. She's got to get spayed at some point, and I need to have the money to do it. I don't know. I'm just angry. I'm angry at this whole thing. I'm angry that this happened to me. I'm angry that this happened to my family. I'm angry that so many people don't understand. And I'm angry at myself for not being a better person. For kind of having this woe is me when there are other people that are suffering. And I feel bad about that. I feel kind of like an asshole, but at the same time, like, I have to survive and I have to run a home and put gas in my car. And I am success driven and I want to be to work and I want to help my team, and I feel like I am being told that that's not okay. And I don't understand why this happened. I still don't understand. I don't know if I ever will, but I want to scream from the rooftops that nobody should be on birth control ever. This is awful. I wish it on nobody. Okay, there's one person I would wish this on. The kid who harassed me all through elementary and middle school, yeah, he could have a stroke. He deserves it. It's just awful. I don't know, I guess that's it. I'm gonna go cry and eat cookies, I guess. Bye.